Hello, welcome to class. My name is Hannah Weaver. My pronouns are she, her, and this is a full body soft strength class, meaning we're gonna work through 4 or 5 songs together that are dance-based while using weights, all right? You are free to use whatever weight is right for you. I'm gonna use 2 pounds today. You can use cans from your pantry. You could use a bag of beans. If you have wrist weights, this is a great opportunity to use those. Ankle weights as well. However you would like to make this class tailored specifically to you, please do. Wherever you need to modify, that is awesome. If you're, like I said, if you're going for it and you want to do a 4-pound weight today, awesome, all right? All I want you to do is listen to your body, know when you might need to pull back a little bit, or if you can push it and challenge yourself, that is beautiful too, okay? So grab your weights, we're gonna go for it. Actually, don't grab your weights yet, we gotta warm up. I almost forgot the most important part. Go ahead and roll your neck. Warming up just helps prepare our mind and our muscles for the task ahead of us. Switch sides if you haven't already. Want to get nice and warm, especially since we are using our big muscle groups today. Go and swing your arms out in front of you. Nice, big, wide swings. Flap those wings. Those beautiful phoenix wings. Go ahead and reach up over your head. And while you do this, incorporate your core. Have a little bit of a lean so that your body's going. All right, I want you to kick your feet as you continue reaching. We'll slow it down a little. All right, so we kick, lifting from your core and the top of your thigh, not just flinging your foot out in front of you. Great job. Go ahead and twist your core in your seat. All right, grab your weights. Let's get started. We are going to begin with, I call these spatulas because when I don't have weights in my hands are flat like this. But I'm gonna have weights in my hands and we're going to swivel at the elbow while we move side to side. Now we're gonna engage our core by sitting up nice and tall. And we're also gonna probably be feeling it right here in the side of our hips. Here we go. Ready? Go. Swiveling. Now what I'd love for you to do during this class, instead of focusing on, so much work to do, or, not enjoying yourself, focus on how you're feeling, where you feel the burn. Embrace the burn, embrace the challenge. Tap in to your body and make those connections. All right, lift a knee. Stay here. You're doing great. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna move back to that elbow swivel. Here we go. You're doing great. Stay here. We're gonna go back to those knee lifts in just a moment. Here we go. And if you want to modify by not including your arms or just doing a heel raise, that'll work. Breathing. Yeah. All right, you don't need your weights for this next one, so you can set them down. We're gonna do some inner thigh work. We're gonna work the outside of our thigh. I just sort of want you to shift your weight onto one side. Use your chair for support if you need it. And we're going to extend one leg out in front of us and just lift. Squeezing. Keeping this leg and this side free of your body weight, using that foot rooting into your foot of your supporting leg, of the weight-bearing leg. You can really start to feel that. This is almost like if we were laying down, this would be sort of like a one-sided bicycle crunch. Go to the other side. Good job. Add some fun to it. Get into that music. Just picking that foot up off the ground. Stay here for a few more. You're doing great. All right, grab those weights. We're going to extend directly in front of us and bring it down to the side as we sort of rock back and forth on our seat. Focusing on embracing the burn. Excuse me. And if you sort of send your chest away from your arms, you're gonna feel that in your core as well. Great, let's go back to that one leg lift. You can hold on to your weights if you'd like, or you can set them down. Ready? One leg, lift. Use your chair if you need it. Squeezing all the way through your obliques. Let's go to the other side. Great job. Whoo! Wonderful. Go ahead and grab your weights. All right, this one, a little more stylistic. I want you to think about swiveling your heels and your legs at the same time as you swivel your shoulders and the top part of your body. All right, you're gonna kind of create some sort of like opposing motion, and you can just keep your weights right here in front of you. Here we go. You can put your hands on your hips if you'd like. Almost like a ripple from one heel to the other shoulder, and to the second shoulder. And you're sort of drawing, if you think about drawing a figure 8 with your belly button. That kind of helps too. Don't stress out too much about this coordination. Just move in a way that feels good. Move in a way that's engaging your core. And honestly, engaging your brain. It's sort of like a brain workout too, to coordinate that opposing motion. All right, you can take your feet, you can rest those legs a moment. And I just want us to pull up our shoulders as we shift from one side to the next. Thinking about using the tops of your shoulders to do the work, not just a bend of the elbow. Engaging in that mind-muscle connection. Make sure you're breathing. And this is a slightly slower tempo song. It's a great chance to really focus on your breath. And check in. How are you feeling? What little mindset shift would help you get through the rest of this class? Feeling good, feeling proud of yourself. Let's go back to that opposing motion in your shoulders and your feet. This motion makes me think of like a mall walker. Have you ever, do you know what a mall walker is? They go and walk the mall. You may be a mall walker. And it's sort of that smooth speed walking motion. That's kind of what we're going for. You're doing great. Let's go back to those shoulder lifts. Here we go. And if you I want to add a little bit of style to that, you can send one leg out. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Whew. Wonderful. Okay, you can set your weights down for this one. You are doing great in this soft strength class. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I must say, this combination of movements is my favorite one. All right, I want you to sit forward on your chair, bring your legs out a little bit farther apart, make room for your belly. All right, and we're just sort of going to pulse from our chest and bring it back in. And when we do that, stretching from here and crunching here. Stretch. We're dancing and we're crunching. Pick it up a little bit if you want to match that tempo. Try not to round your shoulders too far forward. And think about crunching. Really stretching, pushing forward with your chest, and then sitting back into it. And then for the second half of the song, we move into my favorite part, grab your weights. We're gonna feel the luxury. I want you to swivel your wrists till you get overhead, reach it down. Nice and slow, swivel. Control that, squeezing all the way through your bicep and your tricep. Feeling this movement, that swivel of the wrist in the forearm, swivel. Down, ooh, I feel that. Think about adding some tension. Don't just drop the weight. Think of it as if you're pushing downwards. Ready? We're gonna keep it here. Connect to your muscles with this move. Swivel. and down. And swivel. Pushing, pushing, pushing. And down. Feeling the fantasy. Let's go both arms at a time on this next few sets. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Push. Engaging your back, your shoulder blades, your shoulders. And down. Very nice. Go ahead and set your weights down. We are done with the weights for class. We're done with those. Our last move together before we cool down, I want you to take a nice wide foundational sit on your chair. And we're going to do like a full body circle. All right, and I want you to think about engaging each muscle group as we work our way around. Ready? Here we go. Take it around. Round it out. Back to the front. This is a little more involved, a little more expansive than the chest expansion and contraction we just did. It's almost like your spine is moving in a big circle and your body's just going with it. Let's switch sides. Here we go. Switch directions. And keeping the tension in there so that you're engaging those muscles all around your middle. From back to front, up and down. Why don't we take 4 more on each side? Let's switch directions. Ready? Here we go. That's why, this is why these kind of moves, let's do 2 more, is why I call this class soft strength. Let's switch directions because this move is slow and luxurious and feels so good. But it's really strength building. And your core muscles and your back muscles are gonna thank you. Your balance is really gonna benefit from stuff like this. We have made it to the end of our strength session. Let's go ahead and cool down together and I'll send you on your way. Drop an ear to a shoulder. Other side. Chin to chest. And reach. And circle. Other side. And while you're here, the cool down is always a chance to cultivate some gratitude for what your body has just done for you. You can sort of take stock. How are you feeling? Maybe think about how you were feeling before class and see what's changed now that class is over. Take your hands behind your head. Push your chest out in front of you, stretching those back and shoulder muscles. Sitting up nice and tall. Whew, that feels good. Do one more little roll with me while you're here. Go the other way. Wonderful. Reach one foot out in front of you. Flex it. Reach towards that toe. And go to the other side. Now, after a strength class like this, take your feet out nice and wide. It's going to be really important to hydrate, really important to replenish your body with whatever would help you feel your best. And I hope you're leaving class feeling proud of yourself, feeling happy we spent this time together. Twist, bring your feet together and twist. We're gonna breathe in together. And I'm gonna give you 3 things to think about. I want you to tell yourself on this first breath, breathe in, tell yourself how strong you are. Breathe in. On this second one, I want you to remind yourself that you are impressive. You and the everything about you is impressive. Breathe in. Now I want you to think a really kind, compassionate, generous thought towards yourself. Breathe in. And you have completed this full body soft strength class. Go you. I wish I could high five you. Oh, I love getting to do these classes for you, and I would love to hear from you. You can find me at Hannah Has Big Dreams on Instagram. You can also find us at Let's Join. We would love for you to tell your friends and your family and your neighbors and your enemies and your grandparents and your aunts and your uncles about Joyn. We are so excited about the stuff we get to create for you all, and we love having you in the Joyn family. I hope to see you again soon.